recycled plastic bench. I was recently on a longer trip overseas, traveling in different countries for a few weeks, and everything is different languages, different traditions, different signs, yet one thing is the same everywhere you go: people and their phones and their consumption of social media. No matter where you are, someone is pointing the camera, making a selfie for Insta, or scrolling mindlessly to their Facebook feed. Everywhere the same. It seems like the whole world is facing the same problem, which is our social media and electronic device addiction. Welcome back to another antisocial social media campaign. My name is Peter, your fellow addict, and here we discover what we can do to get a grip on this addiction. Because if we try to identify good habits and systems to live a better, more meaningful life by decreasing suffering, getting a grip on this addiction is important. Today I'm here in the Dandenong Ranges, one of the highest, I would say, hills, not mountains, around Melbourne, about 630 meters, and I'm here to really arrive back in Australia, because being in the bush, having a walk through these ancient forests, well, that's what reminds me a lot of this part of Australia, a very unique place all around the world. Unique to hear the birds, to see the nature around me, that's really unique for this place. And let's discover together how we can take a day off social media and electronic devices per week. That's right, not just per month, per week. So one thing I was working on recently, a new habit, and your life, you are the collection of your habits, good and bad ones, is the habit of being offline for at least one day a week. And that's harder than it sounds. One day a week. If you want to know how you can improve your life right now, your productivity, your mood, your concentration, it is through disconnecting, to having a day off. I might say, what? I can't be offline. How do I eat? I can't check any receipts. How do I meditate without the app on my phone? How do I find my way around to work without maps on my phone? But you can work around those things, and just pick a date and do it, and start with one day. If you find it hard, start with half a day and work yourself up to a full day without any social media or electronic devices. So if you will get a day off, you focus better, you are more mindful about the people around you, you lower your anxiety levels, you are much more concentrated and focused on the work you want to do. So do it right now, do it today. Pick a date. Could be once a month, but better once a week. Pick a date in your calendar right now, pause the video and then come back. Pick that date, write it down, make a promise. Like any other addict, inform the people around you, and pick a date that's easy to be offline, okay? Where you don't need to be for work or for whatever reasons, and don't find excuses, because we all find excuses. I have a lot of excuses to use my phone. So here is where my recent travel experience comes into play, because if you find it difficult and hard to take a day off of social media, then chances are having a break might be helpful. If you can't imagine a day off, go on a short travel. Doesn't have to be weeks on end, maybe just a weekend. That will help get you out of the daily routine. And perhaps you go into a place where you don't have internet access. That was the case for me. Oftentimes I didn't have internet access. That's why I had to be offline. Of course, now and then I connected as soon as I could to internet Wi-Fi somewhere, to a hotspot, and just checked my feed frantically without any reason. That's what we do. We just check it, we don't like, we don't share, we don't comment, but we do it anyway. That's because we are addicted to it. Put yourself into a situation where you have to be offline, like I did, and it was really helpful. And when you get back, it might be easier to find that day and to the right mindset to have a day off. Hope this video was helpful in our antisocial social media campaign and on our journey to find good habits and systems and methods how to implement them. Take a day off and write it into your journal. See what's doing for you, what's your experience with it. Let me know in a comment below, and see you next time. Bye.